Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network before tonight's football game between Greenbrier East and Princeton. We're going to have the Little Miss and Mr. Spartan. We will show you here live on the Greenbrier Valley Channel, and the Spartanettes will also be dancing. So keep it right here and see all that action before the game between Greenbrier East and Princeton, which we'll be back for after all the festivities before. So keep it right here, everybody, please.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Neathawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Neathawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Neathawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Rolling hills, so you know, it's rolling hills, right? And then Alice lost her shoe in the leaves, so here we're digging, trying to find her shoe in the dark.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Rinnai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
One Way Towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Bella Kirkham's candidate is 7-year-old Laura Barr. Her parents are Samantha and Taylor Barr from Roncevert. Bailey Carter's candidate is 7-year-old Lily Barr. Her parents are Samantha and Taylor Barr from Roncevert. Shawnee Winston's candidate is 6-year-old Kay Murphy. Her grandmother is Melissa Matthew from White Sulphur Springs. Carly Dowdy's candidate is 1-year-old Everly De Lorenzo. Her parents are Michaela Heaster and Cage De Lorenzo from Raynell. Ava George's candidate is 9-year-old Olivia Glover. Her parents are Ashley and Evan Glover from Lewisburg. Emma Davis's candidate is 6-year-old Tatum Potter. His parents are Amy and Derek Potter from Meadow Bridge. Maisha Jackson's candidate is 2-year-old Taylin Havens. Her parents are Brittany and Seth Havens from Union. Mia Rowan's candidate is 7-year-old Sydney Bradley. Her parents are Brittany Shires Bradley and Jason Bradley from Lewisburg. Briley Goodwin's candidate is 6-year-old Ina McClintock. Her parents are Breanne Williams McClintock and Lance McClintock from Lewisburg. Kamari Walton's candidate is 3-year-old Kylie Walton. Her parents are Jamar Walton and Cynthia Smith from Beckley. Nadia Borders' candidate is 7-year-old T.J. Walker. His parents are Alicia Levette and Ty Walker from White Sulphur Springs. Yasmin Borders' candidate is 3-year-old Ayana Grant. Her parents are Alicia Levette and Phil Grant from White Sulphur Springs. Lillian Long's candidate is 9-year-old Arden Knuckles. His parents are Sharon Richmond and Daniel Knuckles of White Sulphur Springs. Sophia Shirley's candidates are 4-year-old Tegan White and 3-year-old Adeline Shirley. Their parents are Troy and Terry White and Kristen and Sam Shirley from Lewisburg. Grace Withrow's candidate is 9-year-old Landry James. His parents are Amanda and Van James from Lewisburg. Riley Ward's candidate is 5-year-old Leighton Hanna. His parents are Lauren and Robert Hanna from Roncevert. And Bailey Clagan's candidate is 3-year-old Blake Clagan. His parents are Anne Marie and Todd Clagan from Covington. Greenbrier's Cheerleading wants to thank the community and all of these families for their support. And And now the moment we've been waiting for. Your 2024 Little Mr. Spartan is Leighton Hanna. And now your 2024 Little Miss Spartan is Ina McClintock. Once again, thank you all for your support. Let's give these young ladies and gentlemen a big round of applause. And congratulations once again to our 2024 Little Mr. and Little Miss Spartan.
Alcoa Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcoa Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Christmas!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please direct your attention to the 50-yard line, where members of the Greenbrier East JROTC will be presenting our nation's colors. Please rise and join the members of the Spartan Band and cheerleaders for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner, conducted by Greenbrier East Director of Bands, Jim Alder. you standing and join the Spartan band as they play the anthem of Eastern Greenbrier County, the Days of Glory.
And by Spartan law, we will stand and fight. Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender. Spartans, prepare for glory!
30-yard run. Hamrick fires it deep down the right side, up in the air. Caught by Fumble inside the 30 to 25. 20 tiptoes out of bounds, down at the 17-yard line. Handoff to May, running wide to the right. First down inside the 25, down to the 20, 15, 10, 5. He will take it in. Touchdown, Greenbrier East. Here's Hamrick. He wants it all. Throws it down the end. It is caught. Jai Green, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Greenbrier East.
So as you can see, captains tonight for Greenbrier East, Caden Stone, Gage Blevins, Rhett Baker, Grant Burdett getting ready to walk out to midfield and have the coin toss, and we're going to have that for you live right down there in the huddle.
Spartan captains tonight, number 23, Grant Burdett, number
50, Rick Baker. Number 54, Gage Blood. And number 1, Caden Stone.
Alright, identification, we'll call you green, we'll call you white. Okay, you're the captain, you call the coin. What are you going to call? Head. Call what? Head. He's going to call head. It is heads. You want the ball. Which way you want to kick?
We want the scoreboard. That way.
You want to kick that way?
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Looks
green
like
stand over here. White over here.
Princeton has won the toss
White right
and has
here.
elected to receive the ball.
White has won the toss and elected to receive. All right, let's have a good game, fellas.
Princeton has won the toss and has elected to receive.
All right, everybody, as you just saw, Princeton wins the toss. They're going to take the football first, try to get on the scoreboard. And Greenbrier East comes in tonight at 3-5 on the year. Princeton is 8-0. Princeton has a lot of talent. Quarterback Chance Barker, running back Markel Lowe, Penn State commit Daniel Jennings, a running back and defensive end. And here come the Spartans out on the field. We'll let you listen into that as well. So we're getting ready for a kickoff here between Greenbrier East and Princeton. And Roger, this is a matchup of almost, you want to say, David and Goliath a little bit here tonight.
Absolutely, and I think it's important to note that the Spartans are down several players. They got many out with injuries that are not playing tonight. A lot of key players, starter players.
Yeah, starters, right. Brody Hamrick's one, Donovan Penn, Brady May. So there's three key players right there. Nate Suttle, I think, is going to be the quarterback. That's what I was told earlier today. So he will go. With Donovan Penn would normally probably have taken those snaps, but like we just said, he's out as well. So Hamrick and Penn both out.
Wow, yeah, and then which makes it even more of a David and Goliath type situation. And what's Princeton's record coming into this game?
They are 8-0. They're ranked number 2, Class AAA. Yeah, their quarterback, Chase Barker, who we're going to see here soon, has thrown for 1,577 yards, 22 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions all season. So Jace Obermeyer ready to kick off for Greenbrier East. We'll get this one underway here. Game number 9 on the season. 2 left, including tonight. Ref puts his hand down. Obermeyer approaches the ball and kicks a line drive, fielded at about the 18-yard line. That is Brad Mosser, the 4th leading receiver in the area, and he has a big return already across the 50, and he is wrestled down at about the 43-yard line of Greenbrier East, and that's where Princeton's going to start.
Yeah, Princeton's going to set up camp in plus territory, and they have to like that return.
Yeah, again, that was Brad Mosser on the return. 40 catches, 784 yards, and 10 touchdowns for him coming into tonight. A lot of big numbers on that Princeton offense. They average 49.6 points a game. Greenbrier East, for comparison, averages 24.
Well, Greenbrier East defense going to have step up big tonight if they want to come anywhere close to getting the W.
Yeah, so here's Chance Barker in the shotgun. He's going to hand off. That's Daniel Jennings, the Penn State commitment, and he's up the middle, and he is stuffed nicely by the front of Greenbrier East. Gage Blevins and Cade McNeely were both in there on that stop.
Yeah, the defense, the front read that play very well.
Just a gain of a yard there for Jennings. It is 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Ball at the Spartan 40. Snap back to Barker. He's going to throw a little comeback route, and that is Mosser. Mosser makes a nice move around the edge, and he's speeding to the end zone, and 6 points for the Tigers already. 40-yard touchdown pass. Chance Barker to Brad Mosser. His 11th touchdown on the season, and Princeton grabs an early 6-0 lead.
Yeah, second play from scrimmage, and what we're seeing from the Spartan defense is something we've seen all year, and that's trying to tackle them at the shoulder pads.
Yeah,
these are next level running backs and receivers. Not going to bring them down like that.
Yeah, and that was just a little comeback route, but Mosser just, a little spin to the outside, and he was gone. So 11:09 to go. Extra point pending. That's number 32, Jace Gum. Barker to hold. Gum puts the kick up, and it is good. So with 11:09 left to play, as you look at that replay here, there's Mosser just made that little move to the outside, and Roger just nobody could catch him after that.
Yeah, arm tackling. That's been one of our weaknesses this year. But I like how he went right to the sticks, turned, and the ball was there.
Right.
Down and distance awareness.
So an early 7-0 lead for Princeton over the Spartans. We'll see that Spartan offense, and like we mentioned, Nate Suttle will start at quarterback here this evening in place of Brody Hamrick, who is sitting out with an injury. We'll have to see who they put in at running back. I'm going to guess, I don't know, maybe Gavin Eads will go out there first tonight with Brady May also injured.
The one good thing about having some injuries is it gives guys that haven't really gotten an opportunity to start to show what they're made of.
Exactly.
Somebody can step up. In football, as with any other sport, it's next up. If there's an injury, you got to step up when it's your turn, and then you have to play like you've got something to prove.
Yeah, good experience for underclassmen as well going into next season.
Absolutely.
So Gum lining up to kick for the Tigers. He approaches the ball. Line drive kick taken at the 10-yard line, and that is Nate Suttle. And there goes Nate Suttle breaking free. Nate Suttle, he's got green grass in front of him. He's at the 40, all the way to the 30, the 20, the 10, and he is in the end zone for a 90-yard touchdown return. Nate Suttle, not just a quarterback tonight, also an elite kick returner. Spartans answer quickly.
Well, we got to introduce you to him. Number 3, Nate Suttle. There you go, Princeton. Hopefully David got a little bit of confidence now against Goliath.
There you go.
Look at the seam open up on this.
Yeah, right there, and then you can see him turn on his jets.
And then one man to beat.
Yep.
And he's running like his legs is on fire and his butt's catching.
So Jace Obermeyer will come and try to tie this game up. We've seen 2 touchdowns in this one, and we've played 1 minute and 4 seconds.
Wow. It's going to be back and forth, I do believe. This could be a real exciting game.
It could be entertaining. Snap back. Obermeyer's kick is up, and it is no good. Miss a little bit to the right. So 7-6, 10:56 to go in the first quarter. We've got fireworks early and hopefully a bunch more to come. We'll be right back. This is Brandon Baker and Roger Bennett on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
One-Way Towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, the just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
So a 40-yard touchdown pass to Brad Mosser for Princeton and a 90-yard kick return touchdown from Nate Settle to answer for the Spartans. And Chase Obermeyer is back out there again. This will be the third time he's been on the field in that minute and 4 seconds.
Hopefully we see him many more times tonight.
All right. Obermeyer gets the signal, approaches the ball, another line drive kick. Going to be taken at about the 17-yard line. That's Mosser again. Mosser looking for room, and he is caught from behind nicely there by Keyshawn Bland, I believe it was, and it was. Good tackle there on special teams for Bland.
Yeah, Keyshawn, I think he's figured out if you wrap her legs up, they can't run no more.
It is very tough to do.
It is. Because on a running back, that's what's moving, and you don't want to. Instinct is not to grab what's moving.
So Chance Barker in that Princeton offense with Daniel Jennings, that Penn State commitment, to his right. Twin receivers to each side. And the give is to Jennings. Jennings is across the 40, and he is tripped up and taken down at about the 42-yard line. Keyshawn Bland right there on that tackle on Jennings. Picks up 4 officially. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Princeton.
From their own 43-yard line, we'll call it.
Barker in the shotgun again. Twin receivers to each side. Going to give to Jennings again. He kind of punches it out to the left side, and he's across midfield. He's inside the Spartan 40-yard line at about there, maybe the 39. See where they mark him. With a big first down pickup there for Jennings and the Tigers.
He has an ability to tiptoe down that sideline when you think he's out of bounds. He's not, from our view. 1st and 10. They spot him on the about the 46.
Yeah, about the 46. So pickup of 11 there for Daniel Jennings. Now a fake to Jennings. Barker is going to look deep. Has a man down there. Wide open touchdown. Princeton. That's number 3, Markel Lowe. He's a running back as well, but also can make plays in that passing game. And he got right behind the defense, and Barker hit him with a picture-perfect pass.
Yeah, he dropped that one on a dime. In stride. He didn't have to slow down. Beautiful.
So a 46-yard touchdown pass from Chance Barker to Markel Lowe.
And Danny Butler was number 5 on the coverage, and he just got burnt. We'll send him a little bit of burn cream there because that one's got to sting a little.
Jace Gum in for the extra point. Snap back. Kick is up. And I don't think it was. It got snuck in there. It didn't look like it came in from this angle, but apparently it did. 14-6, 10:05 left in the first quarter. Princeton with an early lead over Greenbrier East. We'll be right back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Alcoa Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcoa Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg.
So 10:05 left in the first quarter, and we've seen 3 touchdowns. The most recent was a 46-yard touchdown catch from Markel Lowe from Princeton quarterback Chance Barker, and now Jace Gum ready for the kickoff again. Nate Settle back deep, ran the first one back for a touchdown. Let's see what he's got in store here, Roger.
Well, hopefully he can find another crease in that Princeton defense here, or special teams.
Kick is away, and I think that one's going to bounce into the end zone.
Yeah,
and it will for a touchback. Yeah, they're keeping it away from him this time. So he will come out at the quarterback position, will Nate Settle, and Greenbrier East will start 1st and 10 at their own 20.
I'm going to go out on a limb and try to predict a play here. I'm going to say we're going to hand it off up the middle. First play, second play, it's going to be a fake handoff up the middle, and Settle's going to try to catch the edge.
I was going to say on the first play, I think Settle will take it, but we'll see. I can see your way happening.
I think they're going to try to draw the defense in a little bit.
So first
and if
down
it works,
and 10.
It works. You know?
Right. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Settle back in the shotgun. Puts Cade McNeely, who's in there on offense tonight, in motion. He's going to hand off. That's Gavin Eads. He's trying to stretch it outside, and that's not going to work. Not against this team. Number 6 for Princeton. That was Jordan Cooper. Tracked him down from behind for a loss, and second down coming up for East.
Yeah, Eads is going to have to get out of the backfield a whole lot quicker on this defense. That's for sure.
Hold your shot.
Officially lose 3 yards there, Will Eads. Let's bring up second down and 13 for Greenbrier East. 9:30 and counting here on this first quarter clock. Settle in the shotgun. Puts Burdett a little bit in motion. Snap back to Settle. He's going to keep it around the right side. He's going to try and slither through there, and he's taken down after a short pickup.
About the 15-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, number 8, Hezekiah Burnett for Princeton brought him down. And that's going to bring up, now they're going to lose 2, bring up third down 15.
Yeah, that Tiger defense is very mobile, as we're seeing on those last 2 plays.
If the tackle is on the end, he needs to insert inside of him.
What do you dial up here if you're Coach Lee, 3rd and 15?
I don't know. Just
on the 15.
I think he'll just try to run it and kick it away.
Yeah, when you're that far behind the chains.
And Suttle's more of a runner than a thrower. He's capable of throwing, but obviously his legs are his strength. And a legal substitution there on Greenbrier, and that's going to back him up 5 more, make it 3rd down and 20.
Not looking good.
Yeah, we're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout called by Greenbrier East. We'll take a quick one with them. With 8:30 to go in the first quarter, Princeton leads Greenbrier East 14-6 here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Hello.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So 3rd down and long here facing Greenbrier East, and second string quarterback Nate Settle starting tonight in place of regular starter Brody Hamrick. So we'll see what the offense has in store here on 3rd and long with the empty backfield.
They're definitely going to go after the quarterback on this play. They're going to pressure him as much as possible.
Settle drops. He's under pressure, and he's taken down, sacked. Back at about the 13-yard line, and that is number 72 for Princeton. Get a name for him.
Little to no protection for Settle there.
Yeah, sophomore Landon Moore for the Tigers right there on that sack.
And I think they only rushed 4.
Yeah.
So we're a punting situation here.
And so Obermeyer going to take over the punting duties, which is normally Don Penn, who is also on the sidelines tonight. Snap back to Obermeyer. Got some pressure there, but got it away, taking it about the 41-yard line. That's Mosser. Mosser to the outside. Mosser's inside the 20, tiptoeing his way to about the 13-yard line or so. So, obviously, Roger, pretty good field position right here coming up for the Tigers.
Yeah, it looked like we had a Princeton Tiger tackle one of the
Spartans.
That should have been a holding call. Not sure I agree with that no call on that. I mean, if he flattened him on the ground, was holding him there.
I'll say a 43-yard return from Mosser. Or 33, rather, excuse me. 33-yard
Princeton's knocking
return.
on the door again at the 12-yard line.
Barker in the shotgun. Back to each side. He's going to give to Daniel Jennings. Jennings cuts to the middle. Jennings, that's a touchdown. Junior Daniel Jennings into the end zone for Princeton, and it is 20-6, still 7:29 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, carried one of the Spartan defenders into the end zone with him, and that was number 20, Keyshawn Bland.
Yeah, Bland's made a couple good plays early, but Jennings, obviously a Big Ten commitment. He's just a different animal out there.
Keyshawn made contact at the 5, and then just kind of rode him into the end zone. He's a strong back.
Yes. And a good defensive end, too. Snap back to Barker. Kick is up from Gum. Kick is good. 21-6, 7:29 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Rinnai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
So a 12-yard touchdown run from Daniel Jennings gives Princeton a 21-6 lead with 7:29 left here in the first quarter. It's been back and forth. Spartans need an answer here, though, Roger, on this possession.
Absolutely. We've got to get something going offensively.
So Gum approaches the ball. Nice deep high kick. Taken at about the 8-yard line. Is that subtle? It is. He spins, and then he's just gang tackled there by Princeton. They slam him down to the turf. So Greenbrier East will take over first down and 10. See where they mark that spot of that ball.
They ought to give him forward progress.
Yeah,
so about the 24.
Yeah, 24-yard line.
Yeah, that's about where I figured he got.
Now Settle will jog back out on the field to play quarterback for Greenbrier East. First down and 10, their own 24.
Yeah, and you got to have a stiff talk with your line. I know those Princeton boys are big, but we got to give that quarterback a little bit of time and protect him. We got an empty backfield, so let's see what happens here.
Score update, Greenbrier West trails Midland Trail 6-0 first quarter. Snap back to Settle. Settle looking, Settle scrambling, Settle directing traffic, trying to get away, and he does. Gets up to about the 25 and then gets hit late out of bounds, which might add 15 to it. So positive play right there for Greenbrier East. Settle making something out of what looked like nothing.
Yeah, I think you got to take penalty yards here as a positive for sure if you're Greenbrier East. And the white hat, it looks like he is schooling one of the other officials. We have holding on the East, personal foul on Princeton.
Yeah, so those aren't offsetting penalties. If they're going to move the ball to the 30.
It looks like it's 1st and 10.
Yep, be 1st and 10 at the 30. So he still gains a little bit there.
Yeah, we'll
even
call
with
that
the holding.
a positive.
Settle will go back with an empty backfield again out of the shotgun. He's got trip receivers to the right and 2 receivers down here near side. Claps his hands, gets a snap. Quick little throw out, and that looks like Jaheim Green. And Green trying to reverse his field. Got a little bit of room, and he's to the 32 and going to be ripped down and thrown down backwards, and we're going to get another flag. And that's going to go against Princeton.
It's going to go against number 23.
That's Jennings. He's just so strong. He just slinging people around, but can't do it like that.
I wonder what the call's going to be. Illegal suplex is what I'm going to call it.
They'll just say personal foul on Jennings of Princeton. Just see Jennings get a hold of little Jaheim Green right here. Just from behind, just rips him backwards. No, it wasn't Jennings. It was number 9. So my apologies for that. Number 9, Caleb Kaiser. Got him there.
So Kaiser with the suplex. That gives the Spartans up to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 47. Settle in a deep shotgun. Sends Green in motion. 3 receivers over there to the right. Settle's going to throw over here to the left, and it is picked off. Picked off in return for about 10 yards, and that is Princeton's number 20. That is Rynell Coatney, a sophomore. Yeah, Settle just kind of threw it right to him there, Roger.
Yeah, he read that like a children's playbook, that's for sure.
Yeah, he was looking for Grant Burdett. Unfortunately, the defender saw it coming, stepped in front of it, and Princeton's got the football back.
That's a drive killer.
Yeah, going to be 1st and 10 at the Greenbrier East 37.
East had enough going against it. We definitely don't need turnovers.
And one thing, too, here early, Princeton starting with really good field position each time. They got 3 receivers bunched to the left side, and they're going to give it to Jennings. Jennings trying to push his way forward, and he's still fighting, and falling forward. Finally brought down by about 4 or 5 Spartan tacklers right there, including Braden Brown and Harrison Smith, all in on the tackle.
And Keyshawn Bland's in on that one, too.
Keyshawn Bland was coming up as well.
2nd and 6.
So 2nd down and 6. Barker in the shotgun. Got those trip receivers all bunched together over on the left again. This time he's going to go to one. It's Mosser. Mosser with blockers in front. Gets hit, stays on his feet. Inside the 10. And going to be 1st down and goal for Princeton. After that nice pitch and catch from Barker, and then Mosser did the rest.
Yeah, he's a stout-looking guy, too. He's going to be hard to bring down by the shoulder pads, that's for sure. But no, they can get a 1st down. They're only 11. They can get a 1st down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, 22 yards there from Mosser.
Or with a 1.5-yard line, maybe, somewhere close.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the Spartan 11. Snap back to Barker. Barker looking to the end zone, and that pass is caught. And that is Markel Lowe again, his second touchdown of this quarter, and it's 27-6. Princeton, 6:11 left in the first quarter. Markel Lowe with his second touchdown. It is an 11-yard touchdown catch this time.
And the Princeton Tigers are making this look easy.
Yeah, they're not ranked second in the state for nothing.
Practice for playoffs.
Jace Gum, kick up. Jace Gum's kick is good. So with 6:11 left in the first quarter, Princeton 27, Greenbrier 6. Brandon Baker and Roger Bennett will be right back after these messages from Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Neathawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Neathawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Neathawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
So an 11-yard touchdown catch from Markel Lowe from Chance Barker give Princeton a 28-6 lead. 6:11 left here in the first quarter, and Jace Gum set to tee it off and kick it here again, and he gets a little short high kick away, taken at the 23-yard line by Jaisheem Green. Green across the 30. Green's got some room. One man to beat, and he got him. So Jace Gum with a touchdown-saving tackle there. It's a good job by him, but a nice return by Jaisheem Green.
Yeah, one man to beat, and it was nothing but green grass to grow after that.
So far right now, Roger, the best offense for Greenbrier East is kick returns after Princeton scores.
Well, let's hope they can get something going here before this game gets completely out of control. I think they got to do something on this drive.
I call about a 35-yard return there from Green.
Yeah, Princeton's scoring basically at will. And the most yardage East has put on them has been on special teams and penalties.
So East will start at the Princeton 42.
And they're showing blitz. And here it is.
Oh, they broke free.
No time.
Good gracious. It almost looked like he was offsides, but must not have been. He broke through there maybe as quick as I've ever seen a player break through the line.
Untouched, completely untouched. The quarterback didn't have time to blink.
Might have to switch up that snap count for Subtle, throw him off a little bit. That was too easy to get in there.
Yeah. They showed blitz, and they're East didn't have an answer for that.
So after all that, pass falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10. For the Spartans.
And I think it was the best case scenario there.
It was. Absolutely. Good job by Subtle to get it away.
Absolutely.
Subtle on the shotgun. Empty backfield again. 3 receivers to the right. Twins there to the left. And Jennings
got him.
That time they got Jennings cheating, and he's going to get offsides. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 coming up for East. And Jennings is going to do push-ups on the field for that one.
And I like that. Disciplined team.
So 2nd and 5. We're exactly 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Let's see what Coach Lee has up his sleeve on this play.
Eads going to stay back there this time in the backfield with Subtle, who's in the shotgun. Snap back to Subtle. Give to Eads. Eads trying to find his way, but he is dropped quickly by Princeton's number 6, Jordan Cooper.
Run right into the teeth of the defense on that play. no gain at all on that play.
Yep, not a thing. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
So 3rd and 5 is a lot more manageable than 3rd and 15 or 20.
Right.
So let's see if we can get 5 yards here.
Have to get about to the 32 here for a first down if you're the Spartans. Subtle shotgun. Looks like Keyshawn Bland behind him now. Subtle. Going to give to Bland. Bland trying to plow forward, and that's not going to work either. Stop made there by Hezekiah Burnett of Princeton, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and short, or medium, I guess you could say.
I mean, it's 4 down territory if you're the Spartans here. You have to roll the dice and get something going.
Yeah, Bland lost a yard back to the 38, so it's 4th down and 6.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that play call with the Princeton defense as stout as it is. You're going to have to catch the corner if you're going to gain yards. I don't think you're going to run right at them and be successful. Do you?
No, I do not.
All right, let's see what we got.
Subtle in the shotgun. Bland behind him again. Fake pitch to Bland. Subtle in trouble. Got a guy wide open down the field, and it is caught. Grant Burdett on a nice play. Nate Subtle showing some poise back there under some heavy pressure.
Nice play. I like the play call. Play action pitch. Steps up in the pocket. Delivers a strike. And Burdett paid for that one.
Yeah, about a 20-yard pickup there from Subtle to Burdett. Good play, and Spartans back in business.
And the Riverboat Gambler wins again.
He does. Absolutely. So 1st and 10 from the 19.
Red zone offense for the
Subtle.
Spartans.
Hands to Bland. Bland, nice little cut back to the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard, probably no gain. See where they mark it.
Yeah, he may have fell forward for a yard that time.
It looked like it, but I think they're going to give him nothing.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Nothing on that play. All right, 2nd and 10. We figured out we can't run right at him.
Yep, 2nd and 10 from the 19. Subtle in the shotgun again. Going to give it to Bland and right back up the middle, and he is absolutely stuffed. As soon as he got through the line, that's Princeton's number 72. Landon Moore, 2nd big play he's made in this one.
Yep. A little bit of Don Nealon up the gut here.
Yeah, taking it way back.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 11. After that loss of a yard for Bland. See if Subtle has something up his sleeve here again. Subtle fakes to Bland, going to try to get outside. They're pursuing him. He makes a nice little move there and got to about the 21, so a gain of about 3 or 4 there for Subtle.
Actually, there was no gain.
No gain. Yeah, I was thinking the line of scrimmage was the 24.
So 4th and 11, what we'll call it.
Yeah, 4th down and 11.
So what do you call if you're East?
Maybe try something like they did to Burdett that last time. So I'd say Princeton will be ready for it this time. So we'll see here.
Yeah, they're going to watch for that play. I'm not sure why the running at the teeth of the defense until 4th down.
Apparently Ray Lee wants to talk about it a little bit more. Greenbrier is going to call a timeout. And we'll take a quick one with them. Brandon Baker and Roger Bennett will be right back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
One-Way Towing, the source for all of your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Welcome back, everybody. If you're just joining us, Princeton Tigers are up 28-6 over Greenbrier Spartans with 2:33 left to go in the first quarter. 4th and 11 from their own 20-yard or from the Princeton Tiger 20-yard line.
Yep. Suttle in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He's looking, now trying to scramble. He's going to throw the ball down the middle of the field up for Burdett, and the ball is deflected around and almost caught there by Caden Stone. Would have been a touchdown, but the ball falls harmlessly incomplete, unfortunately, for the Spartans, and it's a turnover on downs, and Princeton will take over.
Well, yeah, that was a Hail Mary type throw.
Yeah, number 19 for Princeton. Thought he was going to come down with it. That's our Marvion Howard. He's a little disappointed he didn't catch it, but nonetheless, 1st and 10 for Princeton.
I don't know if it'd work against this Tiger defense, but I'm picturing a play with trips to one side, one receiver on the other.
Right. Or single coverage over there.
And the trips kind of angle towards the center of the field, then gives the quarterback somewhere to run.
Right.
You got 3 lead blockers.
Snap back to Barker. He's going to give to Jennings up the middle. Jennings picking his way across the 30 all the way to about the 36 of Greenbrier East. So a big first down pickup there for Jennings.
That was about 10 yards, 11 yards after initial contact. We've got to clean that up some. It's going to be hard to bring Jennings down by the shoulder pads, that's for sure. You see how strong that back is.
Yep. It's a ball placed at the 36, first down and 10. Barker back to shotgun, trips to the left. Single receiver down here to the right side. He's going to fake that screen to Mosser. Barker's looking. There's a flag down. Going to be, I believe, a hold on Princeton, so this is going to be all for nothing. But he still finds Mosser open. Mosser making moves at the 40. Hard to bring down, finally dragged down from behind by Caden McNeely, but I think all that is going to be for naught. It's going to be a holding on Princeton.
Well, I know that quarterback paid for keeping that ball as long as he did.
Yeah, he did. Notice that, too.
He paid the price. And I couldn't tell who leveled him, but they absolutely did.
And it is a holding call against Princeton.
So back him up. The East defense showing a little bit of life here. I like it. I got to give some props to the concession stand. They're making some phenomenal hot chocolate.
I was going to say something about that a little bit ago. Glad you did it. Coffee's also good.
But the only way you can get that hot chocolate is if you attend the game. We're definitely thankful for everybody that watches. We're definitely thankful for everybody that attends the games.
So Barker in the shotgun is going to keep Jennings to his right. 2 receivers near side. Jennings gets it up the middle, pushes ahead, and he is still pushing all the way back to the original line of scrimmage, 36. So a gain of 10 there for Jennings will bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, you can put a saddle on him. You know there's a couple of Spartans can ride him to a first down. So 2nd and 10 from a 1st and 20.
Yep, back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 at the 36 for the Tigers.
I wonder what his average is per carry tonight. It's got to be close to 10.
Probably, yeah. He's had a couple. He had 4, and then he ran 1 for 3, so that may have dropped it a little bit. But, yeah, every other run's big. Here's a little screen pass out to Lowe. Lowe bobbles it, gathers it, across the 40, across out the midfield to about the Greenbrier East 47-yard lines where he's finally tackled. I think they'll mark him actually at the 46. So a big pickup there from Barker to Markel Lowe, who's got 2 touchdowns already, and a big catch there, Roger.
Yeah, 34 points in the first quarter and 32 seconds left to go. Princeton has time to score again. That's a lot of scoring in a quarter.
Yeah, so 1st and 20, and 2 plays later, you're looking at 1st down and 10.
And the good thing about if you're a Princeton Tiger here, your complete playbook is open on every down.
20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lowe goes in motion, but they give Jennings up the middle, and Jennings just plows his way ahead again to the 30. So another big first down pickup for the Tigers.
I think that brought his average up.
It did. He gained 15 on that one. Average is going to keep climbing. Runs like that.
He is a power back. Look at him. He gets low.
Yep. If you're just joining us, he is the one that's committed to play football at Penn State. He's just a junior, so he'll be in 2 years.
Yeah, maybe when he gets up there in West Virginia plays him, it'll be a different outcome.
Snap back to Barker. Nope, that's into the first quarter. After one, Princeton 28, Greenbrier East 6. We'll be right back. This is Brandon Baker and Roger Bennett on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Keep it here.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Rinnai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
All right, 1st and 10 Tigers from the Spartan 31-yard line. Wow.
Barker back in the shotgun. Got Daniel Jennings up the middle. Inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line of Greenbrier East.
That one's going to bring his average down just a scotch.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we'll watch for that young man in a couple years playing at the college level.
He picked up 8 there, going to bring up 2nd down and 2.
And then you got to stack those guys up on those guards. You're going to have to stack them up on those guards.
2nd and 2. Jennings is probably going to get this one. Nope.
They fake it to him. Throw across the middle for Mosser, and it's knocked away. Good play there by Jaheim Green.
Yeah, Green was on him that time.
Distracted Mosser just enough to make that pass fall incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a short 2 for the Tigers at Greenbrier East 23-yard line.
The Tiger quarterback looked very poised in the pocket, and I thought that throw was on target.
There's a give to Jennings up the middle. He is pushing inside the 20. He's got a 1st down to about the 19. It's a good 4-yard pickup there on 3rd and 2 for Jennings. New set of downs for the Tigers with 11-11 to go here in the first half. Princeton knocking on the door again.
Yeah, they're right at the Spartan 19-yard line. Moving the ball pretty easily. Waiting a play call from the sideline. He's got it.
And Jennings will be to Barker's left. Couple receivers to each side. Now here comes one in motion. There's a give. Jennings again just continuing to plow down to the 11. So an 8-yard pickup there from Jennings.
And that was a designed read.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen that or not. I thought for 1 second he was going to pull that ball, and I seen a hole open up, and Jennings just took off.
Yeah, decided to give it to him.
Gain of a big, we're going to call it a short 9. It's not quite 2 yards.
Receiver in motion again. Barker flips it to him. And into the end zone goes Markel Lowe. Markel Lowe's got his third touchdown of the night this way via the run. And Princeton takes a 34-4 lead. That was a 10-yard touchdown, Roger? Is that where you snapped the ball from?
Yeah, it's right
at
at the 10. Right at the 10-yard line. A well-designed play there.
Yeah, Princeton starting to pull away here from the Spartans still early in the first half. Jace Gumm's kick is up, and it's blocked.
All right. So Greenbrier East gets their hand on a PAT.
Yeah, we'll have to try and check and see if we can see who that was. It was the option of a couple. Couldn't tell which one actually got it. But anyway, 34-6, 10:07 left in the first half. We'll be right back with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Alcoa Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcoa Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg.
So number 60 for Greenbrier East, Harrison Smith, blocked the extra point. The attempt came after a 10-yard touchdown run from Markel Lowe, his third touchdown of the night for the Tigers, and Princeton has a 34-6 lead. As Jace Gumm preparing for the kickoff. Princeton ranked number 2 in Class AAA. They went to the 4A state championship game last year. They had a guy named Dom Collins, who's now on the roster at WVU. Hasn't played yet this year, probably redshirting. So here's a kickoff from Gumm, taking it to the 20-yard line. And that is, I think, Gavin Eads. Eads makes a nice little cut up to about the 35, so about a 15-yard return there from Eads, and that's where Greenbrier East will start first down and 10. So put him up on the 36. A little lunge there at the end, got him an extra yard. First and 10 from the 36 for Greenbrier East. We are just under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Again, if you're just tuning in, Greenbrier East missing several starters tonight, including quarterback Brody Hamrick, which is why normally receiver Nate Suttle back there. So Suttle gets a snap, and he's looking. He tries to split defender, stays on his feet, and unfortunately can't get away from big number 76 for Princeton. Looked like Suttle was going to sneak by there, but got Riley Bell.
Man, that
ripped him down.
He is a big fella. It looked like a bear got a hold of him and threw him down.
It did. I think Suttle thought he was going to sneak through there, and all of a sudden he was like, nope, I'm not going any further.
Right into the paws of the big bear is what we're going to call him.
So Suttle back in the shotgun. Trips to the left. Gavin Eads to his right, and he's going to throw a little screen pass, a little too high for Jai Green, incomplete. And that's going to bring up third down and 11.
I would say it's probably a good thing he did not catch that ball.
Yeah, he had some defenders pursuing him. Probably would have been a loss of a few yards. So,
and he would have paid for it because there was one guy coming in pretty hot.
Yep. Third and 11, 9:15 to go in the first half.
Man, the hot chocolate's still good.
Yes, that it is. Thankful for the concession stand for that. Snap back to Suttle in the empty backfield. He fakes a throw, tries to step up, and he is absolutely clobbered by number 63, Damian Thomas of Princeton.
Wow, Thomas hit him.
Yeah, Suttle took a lot of hits last week at Summers County. And he's a tough dude, though. He keeps jumping right back up. And
I'm glad it's Suttle, not me. I don't know if I could have got back up after a big 63 hit me.
I don't either.
Wow, Thomas.
Plus, he got ripped down by 76 there, too, earlier.
Yeah, he dropped a hammer on him, didn't he?
4th down and 14 coming up for Greenbrier East.
4th and 14, it's got to be a punting situation here. You don't want to give him any extra yards.
And it is. Jace Obermeyer back there to receive the snap. Try to kick it away here. They're after him, but he gets it away. Pretty high kick. Takes a nice little Greenbrier East bounce. Oh, it hit a Princeton player. But Brad Mosser, it hit Brad Mosser, but I think you're going to call it Princeton ball.
I'm not sure how they could do that. It hit his foot. It was very clear to see.
Yeah.
And even on the replay, we'll be able to see that. Well, they're going to give that ball to Princeton, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah, that was very close. Looked like, I think it was Green there, right there with him to disrupt that return.
Yeah, they just made it official that it is Princeton ball.
Yeah, 1st and 10.
Wow. I wonder if those officials are from Princeton or they're from another part of the state. And you can hear the Spartan fans are not happy with that.
Yeah, Spartans almost caught a break there, and they may have, but not in the eyes of the officials. So Princeton's going to get the ball 1st down and 10 from the Greenbrier, from their own 38-yard line.
They're going to have to get some pressure on that quarterback.
Barker puts Lowe in motion. Handoff up the middle to Jennings. Jennings finds a little crease, breaks through. He's across midfield to the 40. He's to the 30, inside to about the 25-yard line. What a nice run there from Daniel Jennings. Big 1st down run for Princeton.
And that'll bring his average up.
Yeah, that average is going over 10 there, definitely.
Jennings is an absolute athlete.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 22 of the Spartans. It's about a 40-yard run there for Jennings.
Yeah, I think the Tigers have already got their 3rd string in, if I'm not mistaken. Except for Jennings.
Except for Jennings, yeah.
Jennings is rocking. No, I don't think they've switched anybody out yet, actually.
Yeah, I see Lowe's still in there. Barker's still a quarterback. It's a little early for them, I think, to switch everybody out. They'll probably do that sometime in the 3rd quarter. Snap back to Barker. Barker makes a nice move. He's got some room to run. He's inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. And I saw a flag come in here behind the play. We'll see what that call is.
Yeah, there was 2 Spartans in the backfield, but no tackle was made. I'm not sure what happened there. A little confusion in the backfield. Holding.
Yeah, holding on Princeton. So that'll back them up 10. That'll back the ball up to the Spartan 32. 1st and 20 for Princeton. Leading 34-6, approaching 7.5 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Barker back in the shotgun again. Twin receivers to the right. Now one comes in motion. Here's a give to Jennings. Jennings finds more room. Jennings is to the 20, inside there to about the 19. It's about a 13-yard pickup there for Daniel Jennings.
Go down there and make a play. He's right there at it. He's right in the
Yeah, looks like the ball's on the 19-yard line now. It's going to be 2nd down and about 7.
There's a pitch out to Mosser. Mosser makes a move. There's a flag in. Mosser's into the end zone. We'll check that flag. I think that's going to come back. It's going to be on Princeton, especially judging by Mosser's reaction after he got to the end zone. So that's probably coming back as well.
Yeah, he didn't look like a happy camper.
Yeah, and they just called it holding against the Tigers.
And that's a spot foul, so it'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and 15 probably.
Yeah, right there. They see it right there. Yep.
Let's hold number 24 of the Spartans, which is Logan Van Fossen.
Here's 3 receivers to the left, and he jumps over the line, and that looks like offsides on the Spartans.
They'll get 5 of that back.
Yep. Go to 2nd and 10. (34-6) Princeton over Greenbrier. 6:34 now left in the first half. Ready to go here on 2nd and 10. Snap back to Barker. Barker rolling under pressure, looking. He's going to launch it deep into the end zone, looking for Markel Lowe, just out of his reach, incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. See if Spartans can hold him one more time.
Yeah, that throw was off. He was way off bounds throwing that ball and still had a chance to be completed.
Didn't even. I thought he was throwing it away, but it landed in the end zone, inbound. So,
and the receiver real close.
Yep. I'm going to get a timeout. Princeton takes a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. 34-6, Greenbrier East here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Keep it right here. We'll be right back.
Alcoa Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcoa Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg.
So Princeton faced with a 3rd down and 10 from the Spartans' 22.
Going to be a give to Jennings. No, it's not.
Barker going back to throw. Right there at the sticks. Yep. Markel Lowe's got a 1st down, and Morey's due about the 8-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal there for Princeton. Good play there by the Tigers, and Barker makes the throw, put it right on the money, and Lowe gets 1st down.
And I'm going to say they are still hitting these guys high.
Yeah. They've been doing it for 9 games. I'd say they'll probably do it again next week as well.
Yeah, I'm still going to have to call them out on it. That's just fundamental football.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what was going on there, but 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line, it looks like.
And we're waiting here. We'll thank a couple sponsors for this broadcast. One Way Towing, Dutch Miller Automall of Lewisburg, Tom Johnson Coldwell Banker, and Justin Weichel, Alcoa Mortgage. We'll get some more for you later once the action gets moving.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 9. Snap back to Barker. Give to Jennings. Jennings up the middle. Touchdown, Princeton. 9-yard touchdown run from Daniel Jennings. He's got multiple scores tonight, and Princeton takes a 40-6 lead. And, Roger, here's something interesting here. If they make this extra point, puts them up by 35. And if you're ahead, I believe it's by 35 or more starting the second half, the clock runs continuously.
I would imagine we're going to be seeing a continuous clock in the second half.
Let's see if Jace Gum can put this through.
2, just to make it even 42. But maybe their kicker needs practice.
Could be, yeah. Probably never get enough of that at the high school level. But he looks pretty good on that one, as he has all night. 41-6.
Split the uprights.
Princeton with a 35-point lead, 5:57 left here in the first half. We'll take a quick break again. This is Brandon Baker and Roger Bennett on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
One-Way Towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Welcome back, everybody. If you are just joining us, it has been all Tigers in this first half so far. It's 41-6. Princeton Tigers against the Spartans. 5:57 left to go in the second quarter.
And Jace Gum of Princeton puts the ball on the tee, walks away, ready to get it underway here. Good high kick there from Gum, taken at the 18-yard line. That is Caden Stone. Stone trying to bounce it outside, and he is ripped down and tackled at about the 26 or so. It's about an 8-yard return for Caden Stone. That's where Greenbrier East will take over.
Turns it out to the 25-yard line.
Number 36, as you see right there on the tackle for Princeton, that's Ian Cox.
Yeah, you got to get that ball north and south. That east and west stuff's not going to get you any yardage against the Princeton Tigers, that's for sure.
Yeah, too much speed there. Suttle in the shotgun. Eads to his right, trip receivers to the right. Single receiver out left. Suttle looking as a man open. Throws a little bit too short for Jai Green. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think Suttle was in a hurry to get rid of that one because the pocket was collapsing on him.
Yeah, it's been a common theme tonight for the Spartan offense.
Yeah, that Princeton Tiger has a stout defensive front, that's for sure. But they got the right idea. Quick out, get rid of the ball quick before the pocket has a chance to collapse.
Same formation here. Snap back to Suttle. Suttle under pressure again. Suttle trying to escape, and Suttle sacked back at the 20 for a loss of about 5. So it'll bring up 3rd down and about 15 for Greenbrier East. You know, Roger, we've been talking about Markel Lowe's yards per carry all night. He came into this game, I was just looking, averaging 11.2 on the season. So if he's only averaging 10, huh?
We've been talking about Jennings.
Yeah. Who did I say?
Lowe.
Jennings. Yes, Jennings averages 11.2.
Yeah. Okay.
And Markel Lowe, I'll look, but I'm pretty sure he's averaging close to 10 when he runs it.
Yeah, it's hard to beat a football team with averaging 10 yards, 11 yards a carry.
There's a throw over the middle, caught by Caden Stone.
Caden Stone catches one for a.
See, you got it?
It's going to be a first down, I believe.
I believe so, too. And it is. They're moving the chains. A good 14-yard pickup there.
Almost picked off.
It was. Just out of the reach of the defender, right into Caden Stone's arm. So big first down conversion there on 3rd and 14 for East.
.37-yard line.
Yep, 3 receivers near side, single receiver to the left. Settle drops back. He's just going to launch it deep, and that ball is intercepted by Brad Mosser, and here comes Mosser on the return from the 48. If he takes it all the way back, it's a 52-yard return for a touchdown.
And I believe he's going to do it.
I think so. Yep, 52-yard interception return for Brad Mosser, and Princeton has taken a commanding 47-6 lead here with 4:32 left in the first half.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that we're not going to be able to catch up to this deficit here. Tigers, you can see why they're number 2 in the state. Very well disciplined, very well reading the ball, and taking advantage of any miscues that the Spartans have.
Yeah, and if fans don't really truly understand what they're watching, this is a Princeton team that might actually be the favorite to win the state championship this year. They're right there with Fairmont Senior and Bridgeport. It's going to be those 3 probably that's what it's going to come down to if everything works out the way it should. Gum. Kick up, kick good, 48-6, 4:15 left in the first half. Princeton leads Greenbrier East. This is Brandon Baker and Roger Bennett. We'll be right back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Neathawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Neathawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Neathawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
So a 52-yard pick six from Brad Mosser gives Princeton a 48-6 lead. And Jace Gum with a kick and taking it about the 10-yard line. That is, I believe, Subtle, and it is. Takes it to about the 23, 24-yard line there is where Greenbrier East will start. With 4:09 left in the first half, Roger, they got to try to get something positive. What do you recommend here, and what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think they were starting to get a little something going on the last drive, but just made a bad throw. Settle's doesn't have any protection, so he's got to get rid of the ball quick. When he has to hold it for any length of time at all, the pocket collapses, and he's got to try to force something that's not there, and that's what happened on the last play. But if you look at Princeton's defensive front, you can see why the pocket collapses so much. The size difference of the boys are just it's phenomenal. They're a very methodical, well-coached Tiger defense.
Yeah, here's a snap back to Subtle. Subtle, a little more time this time. Still going to take off. Going to throw downfield, and the pass is intercepted.
Another interception.
It's again by Brad Mosser. He's taken it from the 45. So if he returns this one, it's a 45-yard touchdown. But a flag does come in behind the play, and he is going to take it back. That was almost identical to what he did last time. But a flag, I think, is going to keep this one from standing.
Yeah, I saw the flag. I don't know who that was on.
And it will be
what
on
was
Princeton.
The call there? It looked like fist bumping. I'm not sure what he did there. Oh.
What was it?
A blindside block.
Okay. After the interception. Interception should stand. It'll be after that.
Yeah, I'm not sure I see that. He barely shoved the guy, and they call a blindside block on that. I'm not sure I agree with that call. I know you got to protect the defenseless player, but there was nothing egregious about that block at all that I saw.
So they'll back Princeton up to the Spartan 40, or their own 43. And that's where they will start. They have 3:53 to score. The way this first half's gone, odds are looking pretty good that they are able to do that. We'll see if the Spartan defense can step up and make a stop here when they need it. Bark will be back in the shotgun. Trip receivers to the right. Single receiver down here to the left. He's going to go a little comeback route in the middle of the field, and that pass is caught for a first down of about 16 yards. And that is caught by number 15, Jake Belcher, sophomore. Princeton just does the easy things well.
And Braden Brown finally got him down.
Yeah, Brown wrestles him to the ground right there. Good play by him, but big pickup there for Princeton.
Yeah, if you're the Tigers, do you take a shot here, practice your deep ball, or you just keep being methodical?
I think they'll take one more here eventually. Here's a give to Jennings. And Jennings has the first down, plowing ahead inside the 30 to about the 27.
He's making Brown pay for that one. That wasn't Brown.
Was it number 5?
Danny Butler.
Yeah, there's another flag. It's going to be on Princeton again. So one thing we've seen tonight with Princeton, they're pretty unstoppable, but they stop themselves. They've stopped themselves with penalties. Now they've overcome them, but they have committed quite a few here tonight.
Holding.
Yes, the ball goes back to the Spartan 47. First down and 14 for the Tigers. Clock is running. We're at 3:15 till halftime. I want to thank S.J. Neathawk Lumber for their sponsor tonight as well, and they sponsor everything every year. There's a pass back to Barker, snap back to Barker. Barker, wide open, Brad Musser, touchdown Princeton. There's that shot you were talking about, and they got it.
They just score at will.
Yeah, 47 yards.
A very well thrown ball. Caught it about the 12-yard line. He runs it on in. Didn't have to break stride to catch that ball.
Yeah, Princeton just on another level.
Absolutely.
What I found weird, you're talking about them scoring at will. I was looking at their scores. They just beat Woodrow 14-7. And Woodrow, I think, had them on the ropes. And I was shocked that they only scored 14. Kick up, good from Gum. It is 55-6. Princeton, 2:58 to go till halftime, and we'll have a running second half clock when we get there. But for now, we'll be right back very quickly here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Alcoa Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcoa Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg.
So a 47-yard touchdown catch from Brad Mosser from Chance Barker.
Well, Brandon, it's a great night if you're a Tigers fan.
Absolutely.
Not such a great night if you're a Spartan fan.
Yep, 55-6, 2:58 to go here in the first half. Jace Gum approaches the ball, squibs it, and it's just going to be jumped on by Burdett at about the 39-yard line, and Greenbrier East will have 2 minutes and 58 seconds to try and get something going on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, this is going to be good practice for the Spartans. I mean, obviously you don't get better unless you play better. So they've got to look at this as just live practice and try to get better in some areas where they really need to get better. And if you're the coach for the Spartans, that's how you're going to have to address the rest of this game is, guys, go do your best, practice technique, and try to take something positive away from this game.
Right. Well, I want to say, I think I've been calling Chance Barker Chase, like I just did again. Mm-hmm. His name is Chance Barker, and I knew that. He's tough. And there's a scramble by Settle. He's looking for a receiver, and he's got him. About a 7 or 8 yard pickup there for, let's see who caught that. I think Jai Green was the one on the sideline.
Yeah, I think he's going to be within 1.5 yards of the sticks.
It was a good catch, a little low throw. Reached down there and caught it with his hands. A good play there by Green.
Yeah, they're going to give him about 1.5 yards away.
Yeah.
Not a bad first down.
Snap back to Settle. Screen. Green. Dancing and can't dance too long. Markel Lowe comes up and makes that tackle for Princeton.
No, you can't dance against that Tiger defense because they're closing in quick. You have to put your foot in the ground, commit, and go.
And go. Right.
So they bring up third down and about 1.5 yards, we're going to call it. And that's going to be a false start. That'll back them up 5, the last thing they needed.
Yeah, movement up front there, so call it third and about 7 or so here after the penalty.
You ever have one of them nights where just nothing goes right?
Yeah.
I think the Spartans know what it's like tonight.
Yeah, I seem to have those Monday through Sundays.
Yeah.
Snap back, Subtle. Going to go deep.
Picked off again by number 1.
That's Mosser. That's his third pick of the night.
And probably third pick 6.
It is. Didn't see where he started from this time, but he's got another touchdown. It is 61-6. Harry, let's replay that and see where he caught that ball.
Just didn't put enough juice on that ball.
38. 62-yard interception return for Brad Mosser. He's been in the end zone all night long. We'll get you some.
Yeah, he needs to pitch a tent in the end zone. He likes it there.
And it's crazy. He picks it off and he just takes it back to the end zone every time. He's like playing Madden or something, a video game.
Settle was the Spartan running with the most fire in his belly that time. Almost caught him.
Yeah, and Settle, he's been put out of position here tonight playing quarterback for Hamrick, and he's done well. This Princeton team, just like we said, just on a different level. Extra point good from Jace Gum, 62-6, 1 minute and 8 to go till halftime. We'll be back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So Jace Gum putting the tee down. You're just tuning in, that score is correct. Brad Mosser with his second pick six. He also had a 47-yard touchdown catch mixed in. He's got 3 interceptions, 2 of them run back for touchdowns here in the second quarter, plus a 47-yard touchdown catch, and that kick is out of bounds.
I'll tell you, Brandon, I think they're scrambling over on the Princeton sidelines. They're looking for some bananas for Gum. He's starting to get some leg cramps from kicking the ball so much.
I was wondering what they were scrambling around for over there.
Yeah, they're hollering banana and potassium. I can only assume it's for Gum.
62-6, 1:08 to go until halftime. And as we mentioned, we will have a full, continuously running second half clock. It starts in the third quarter now rather than the fourth like it used to. That was a rule change this year.
It could be Mosser. His hands are probably cramping from intercepting the ball so many times.
Yeah, they're probably both over there snacking on them. Yeah, Mosser's been in the end zone 4 times, 2 touchdown catches and 2 pick sixes.
Yeah, he was on oxygen a minute ago.
Yeah, just a tough night for Greenbrier. And I think they knew it was going to be obviously difficult tonight, but 62 points in the first half, that's crazy. Here's an onside kick from Princeton, and it is rolling around and still rolling, and I think Greenbrier East looked to be on the bottom of that pile. We'll see. You never know right now what's going to happen. Yep, they got it.
Yeah, Greenbrier East ball. From their own, looks like about the 45-yard line.
I think it was Jacob Flack jumped on that for the Spartans.
So 1:03. They've got 1:03 to run a few plays and practice a little bit. I wouldn't recommend throwing in the direction of Mosser.
That's it. That onside kick, that was a perfect kick. It took the perfect bounce, and it almost worked out. There's not much this Princeton team.
Hands. He just missed it.
Yeah, there's not much this Princeton team doesn't do well.
No.
So Suttle in the shotgun. Twin receivers to the right, single to the left. He's going to just give right up the middle, and I believe that is, I don't know who that is, Bland, I believe.
Brown.
No, that's Braden Brown, getting his first carry of the night. Short pickup, 2nd and down. I think Spartans just want to get to the locker room.
Yeah, they're going to let the time run as much as possible here. Try to keep the mistakes down. They've got time for probably one more snap.
One more play, and we should get to the locker room and take a little bit of a breather here.
Well, it may be a Hail Mary, or it's going to be a give to Brown.
Suttle in the shotgun. Hands to Brown. Brown trying to get outside. Probably not the best idea. Well, he bounces off a tackler, stays on his feet, and then Daniel Jennings slams him to the ground at about the 26. They'll give him forward progress at the 26, and that's going to be the last play of the half.
Braden Brown lost how many yards on that play?
Was it 20? So halftime, 62-6. Princeton with a dominating lead and commanding control of this game, 62-6 at halftime. We'll be back several minutes and recap the first half. Not a lot to say about our Spartans, but we'll say what we can. We'll be back. Keep it here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Brandon Baker and Roger Bennett. Keep it right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat tonight as our halftime entertainment features 2 of the top marching bands in the state.
Princeton took second place in Class B of the Governor's Cup State Finals this past Saturday, while your Greenbrier East Spartans earned the title of Class B State Champions. Let's give both fans a round of applause.
Yeah, hot dog. What about you? Hot dog, nachos. How much?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big Spartan welcome to the Princeton Senior Marching Band. Princeton Marching Band, you may take the field.
2, 1. All right. I'll be back.
give another round of applause for the Princeton Senior Marching Band. Please welcome to the field the pride and spirit of the Greenbrier Valley, the Greenbrier East High School Spartan Marching Band. The Spartan Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Jim Alder. Greenbrier East is proud and excited to announce the Spartan Band has been selected to represent the state of West Virginia in the battleship USS West Virginia at the 2025 commemoration of the attack on Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. The band is currently raising funds for this prestigious event, and we welcome all donations. Tonight, the Spartan Band is excited to present their 2024 production, Sparta, featured original music by Brian Carr and Aaron Sattler. This year's show is a tribute to Greenbrier East mascot, the Spartans, and honors the traditions of the famed ancient Greek city-state. Featured performers tonight include Caleb McMillian, Cherokee Christinak, Sidney Davis, Sophie Wiley, Michael Lane, Kylie Weichel, Christian Montgomery, Isaac Tincher, Jordan Saul, and Landon Trent. The platoon leaders are Avery Miller, Kylie Weichel, Christian Montgomery, and Joe Frazier. The drum majors are Jordan Saul and Landon Trent. Drum majors Jordan Saul and Landon Trent. Is your band ready? Spartan Marching Band, you may take the field. extends their thanks to Tazo Stavrakis of the West Virginia Renaissance Fair for his help with the historical Spartan spear fighting. Let's hear it for both of tonight's bands. From the Spartan Band, thank you and good night.
So getting ready for a second half kickoff, Princeton leads Greenbrier East 62-6. And to recap that first half, we're just going to go over the scores because there's not a whole lot to talk about on the Greenbrier East side. You had Chance Barker, 40-yard touchdown pass to Brad Mosser, made it 7-0 Princeton. Then Nate Suttle answered quickly with a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown and made it 7-6. And that's how East got their 6. Since then, we'll just read off the Princeton touchdowns for the rest of the half. Markel Lowe, a 46-yard touchdown catch. Daniel Jennings, a 12-yard touchdown run. Markel Lowe again on an 11-yard touchdown reception. That was all in the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, Markel Lowe again, 10-yard touchdown run this time. Daniel Jennings, a 9-yard touchdown run. And then it turned into the Brad Mosser show. Number one for Princeton, he had a 52-yard interception return for a touchdown, a 47-yard touchdown catch, and then a 62-yard interception return for a touchdown. And he had 3 interceptions total just in the second quarter. And Roger, this one obviously is over. Let's go ahead and say it. It's over. We're going to have a running clock here in the second half. And what do you want to see from Greenbrier East as far as building momentum into next week and then even further into the future, starting maybe even next year?
Well, I'm just going to keep it simple, stupid. I think we need to get a first down. That would be a positive for this game. But no, on a serious note, Greenbrier East can learn a lot from this game, and I'm hoping that Coach Lee and the staff is taking notes on this Princeton defense, offense, special teams. We haven't seen their punt team yet. I wouldn't mind seeing them once tonight. That would be a positive.
Yeah.
But a lot to be said for the Tigers. I think they have a team, from what I've seen tonight, they have a team that can definitely make a run for the state title.
Yeah, exactly.
But with that, you've got Greenbrier East, that is another AAA team that should be doing a little bit more. We've got a lot of injuries, but in football, it's next up, and it's just such a lopsided game, and it shouldn't be, in my opinion. However, we can learn a lot from this game, and the hot chocolate is delicious.
That's right. And we were walking towards that concession stand at halftime. The Princeton team there walked by me and Harry, and I heard one of their players yell out, "How they going to make us drive an hour and a half?" And their star players are sitting out. So they're aware that East isn't at full strength, but this time of year, 9 games in, there's injuries and people banged up, so they don't want to take a whole lot of risk and chances, especially with other sports seasons coming up too. So,
well, we got a continuous clock for the second half. It should be so this second half will go a whole lot faster than the first half. But I would like to see Greenbrier East, get some first downs, get a little bit of momentum, and something to leave the field on tonight that is a positive. Instead of this, this is just an old-fashioned beatdown right now. But I want to see a little more resilience in the Spartans. If they keep fighting to the bitter end, I'll be very impressed.
Right. So, almost here ready for the second half kickoff, as we've mentioned. The clock will run continuously. It's 12-minute quarters, so the second half shouldn't last much longer than 24 minutes. Anywhere from a 24 to 30-minute range there, and then we'll call it a night and get ready for next week.
Yeah, and Spartan's got another tough one coming next week.
Nitro. I believe they're in the top 5, too, in the AAA, or maybe number 6. But they're close. They're not quite as good as Princeton, but they're tough, too.
I think if Greenbrier East gets a little bit faster and fires off the ball a little bit faster, they can catch this Tigers team on their heels at least to start the second half until they make some adjustments. But I just don't think we're playing as fast as we could play. I haven't seen the sense of urgency now, with the exception Nate Suttle has been tough.
Yeah.
He's run hard. He's done everything he can do, especially with such little protection. And kudos to the Princeton Tigers. They've got a strong and big defensive front, and they get after Nate Suttle.
Yeah.
He hasn't had time to do much, but when he does have a little bit of time, he makes something happen.
He's made plays, all right. Okay.
Here we go.
Ready to kick off the second half. New kicker for Princeton. Number 4, Landon Dillon, kicks it off, and Grant Burdett just falls on it about the 40-yard line, and that's where East will start.
1st and 10 from their own 40.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they can put something positive together on this drive.
Yeah, so the clock stopped right there, but after this first play, it should just continue to run and run and run.
Run like the wind. I'll say I've tried the popcorn tonight. It's absolutely delicious as well. So popcorn and hot chocolate I can vouch for.
All right. That's a big thumbs up to the concession stand here at Spartan Stadium. The official endorsement from Roger Bennett.
And there you go. Here we go.
So they got Caden Stone back there at quarterback now. He takes a direct snap, and not much room there. He is ripped down immediately by number 15, Jake Belcher.
Looks like he might have got a yard there.
Yep, 2nd down and 9.
Second and 9 from their own 42. I'm hoping Suttle's not hurt.
Yeah, that just crossed my mind, too. I hope he's okay. They may just be saving him, getting him out of there. This time a direct snap to Joshua Green. Green picks his way nicely.
That's a first down.
Yeah, for a first down, taken down by Brady Klein of Princeton. Princeton has finally put in that second string. They've done that several times this year. They get big leads in the first half, and their second string comes in. They probably got almost as much experience as a lot of teams' first team.
Yeah, Joshua Green, he squirted through a hole that time. I like what I saw. Excuse me.
So Stone going to stay in there at quarterback in this bunch formation. It's just going to be a run-heavy second half. And as I say that, Stone goes back to throw, and it's intercepted. Number 19, our Marvion Howard for Princeton picks it off.
Yeah, I know Stone doesn't have the experience that Suttle and obviously Hamrick have. He threw directly into double coverage that time. It was a well-thrown ball to the receiver, but there was just too many
Tigers around.
Yeah, way too many Tigers around. All right, 1st and 10 Tigers. You can see here on the replay, a very well-thrown ball. it was just number 19 for the Tigers made a play on that ball.
And that's Princeton's 5th interception tonight from their defense.
And that represents 5 touchdowns.
Yes, it does. They got a new quarterback in there as well. And here's a give, number 15, Jake Belcher. On the run, the quarterback is Alexander Cox, number 10. So 6 yards there from Belcher. Brings up 2nd down and 4. And look at that. We're already close to 9 minutes to go here in the third.
Yeah, that clock is ticking fast.
Cox.
First down.
Braden Blankenship on that carry for Princeton.
And the Tigers move the chains.
Yes, we'll give Blankenship 6 on 2nd and 4. Now ball on the Spartan 46-yard line. Cox in the shotgun, takes a snap. He's going to look deep. High throw and a little bit short. He was looking for Camarion Reed of Princeton, a freshman.
Yeah, Caden Stone was in the area. Might have possibly made a play on that ball, but he didn't know it was in the air. Second and 10 for the Tigers.
Up the middle there, yeah, with Blankenship. It's a short pickup.
He tried to reverse field, but didn't work.
Another score update from Greenbrier West. Not a good night for them out in Hico. They're trailing Midland Trail 42-8 in the third quarter.
A whole lot like Greenbrier East.
Yep, their playoff chances looking bleak now.
And there's offsides against the Spartans.
Offsides against the Spartans.
So it goes to 3rd and 4 from 3rd and 9.
So Princeton in the shotgun, 3rd down and 4. We're under 7 minutes to go on this running clock. There's some good pressure from the Spartans. But Cox gets away and had a guy wide open for a first down. It would have been, but he dropped it.
He heard footsteps.
Yeah.
There was about 4 Spartans in the area that was going to drop the hammer on him.
That was number 15 for Princeton, Jake Belcher.
You know, for a second-string quarterback, he had very, very, very good feet movement and nicely thrown ball. The guy just missed it.
Ball start against the Tigers.
That'll back him up another 5. So it'll be 4th and 9 now.
Yeah, false start against Princeton. Like Roger said, 4th down and 9. Have it at the Spartan 45.
We're under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Snap back. Cox to the left. Wide open lane down the sideline. He's got to have a first down and a whole lot more. Stepped out about the 20. So a big run for Alexander Cox. And the Tigers are going to move the chains again, get down in the red zone.
Gain 27 yards to the 18-yard line. First down.
So starters are back up. It's not really mattering right now for the Tigers, moving the ball either way.
Yep, 1st and 10 from the Spartan. It looks like 18-yard line.
Braden Blankenship on the carry.
Blankenship. Short run there. Good play by the Spartan defense. I think Zaire Lee got up there and made a play on that one. Bring up 2nd down and 10.
So, Brandon, what's your predictions tomorrow in the West Virginia game? Actually, it's a bye week.
It's a bye week, yeah. So we're not going to lose. That's my prediction.
That's nice.
And there is a slant pattern caught. Touchdown, Princeton. Number 22, Logan Whitaker with his first catch of the night. And it goes for a touchdown. So Princeton is just going up and down the field regardless who's in the game.
Yeah, that was a well-thrown ball and a well-caught ball.
Yep.
Will they go for 2 or will they kick it?
Looks like they're going to go for it. Cox coming out on the field unless he's going to be the holder. Looks like a little confusion down on the field on what's going on. Landon Dillon, he's out there. Yeah, Landon Dillon's going to attempt the extra point. Cox just going to hold for him. Snap down, kick straight up in the air. That's no good.
Bruh.
So a touchdown catch by Logan Whitaker makes it 68-6 Princeton. 4:25 left here in the third quarter, and we'll be right back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
One-Way Towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
So a touchdown catch from Logan Whitaker makes it 68-6. Princeton with a huge lead over the Greenbrier Spartans.
I think it's safe to say, Brandon, that we're not going to catch up.
Yeah, this one might be over. This one's in the books.
The Spartans are dipping into mustard and can't catch up.
There you go. So Belcher to kick this one.
Man,
what boot strength. Yeah, that's a heck of a kick. Went out of our picture range. And it's taken back by Suttle, and Suttle's got more room. He's across the 40 to about the 41. So a good return by Nate Suttle, still running and playing hard as he always does.
There's no quit in that young man.
Starts the 41-yard line. First down.
See the return. So Caden Stone back there in quarterback again. So it's good to know that Suttle's not hurt with that kick return, but just not out there at quarterback. And Stone tries to get around the right side, and he is stacked up.
Swallowed up by the defense.
Isaiah Sellen with that tackle there for the Tigers. And we're at 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Loss of 2 there for Stone.
There's nowhere to go. Second and 12. And Spartan's getting beat like a red-headed stepchild.
Yeah, it hadn't been the prettiest of nights for Greenbrier East, but Luckily, once it's over, you can just erase it from memory, at least try to, and move to the next one. Here's a give to Jai Green. He's trying to get outside and get to the 40, and he's going to be tracked down from behind. Nothing there for Green.
No gain on the play. Third down.
Carl, suck it up. I don't have a dog in the fight. We appreciate you, though.
All right, 3rd and 12.
Snap back, direct snap to Jai Green. Across the 40 to about the 42.
Jai Green on the carry.
Yeah.
That'll bring up 4th down. 4th and pretty long for the Spartans.
Yeah, they're probably going to have to punt it away here.
And they're bringing in some new personnel. Looks like that's what they're probably going to do.
Yeah. And here goes the punt. And it is blocked.
It's blocked. So there's something else the Tigers can do. Block punts on special teams. Good block there. And Princeton's going to take over deep in Greenbrier East territory. Once again, they've lived there all evening, and it's not stopping tonight.
Yeah, that was, I wondered when that was coming tonight. Because they've been really close a couple times. So they'll take over 1st and 10 from the Spartan 23-yard line.
So the Spartans are going to fall to 3-6 after this one. Just hoping for win number 4 next week. Here is a give around the edge. And that is Princeton's number 4. That's Landon Dillon.
Landon Dillon on the carry.
That young man looks like he's got some speed. When the Spartans were there, nothing doing on that one. He got back to the original line of scrimmage. Man, that was it. So 2nd and 10. Same play.
Yeah, Dillon again, tracked down from behind. Logan Van Fossen there for the Spartans.
Same result, only worse. Loss on that play of about 4.
Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd down.
3rd down and 13. See if the Spartan defense can make a play and get off the field for once. We're going to have a timeout down on the field. We will take a real quick one with them. Oh, it's into the 3rd quarter. Going to the 4th quarter. That's right. The clock's moving over already. So we'll come back for 4th quarter action right after this. This is Brandon Baker and Roger Bennett on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Alcoa Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcoa Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg.
It does. Yep, season goes by very quick. They've already started the clock here. They put 10 minutes on the clock rather than the normal 12 when it runs. So they've already started it and haven't even played yet. We're down to 9:47 to go in the game.
And here come the Tigers.
Little throw out to the left side, incomplete, looking for Camarion Reed.
Right through his hands.
Yep.
He'd love to have that one back. 4th and 13 now. Well, I'm going to call it 14. We definitely 4-down territory for the Tigers. I haven't seen them punt all night.
Yep, going to go for it here. 4th down and 13. Snap back to Cox. Cox is looking. Cox throws it to the end zone. Has a guy wide open. What a catch.
Wow.
Yeah, I believe, was that Jake Belcher? Yes, it was. Sophomore Jake Belcher with an acrobatic catch. Pinpointed the ball at the top of his jump. Held on to it and fell into the end zone for another Tiger touchdown.
Caden Stone got burned on that play.
It is 74-6. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure East has given up this many points before. I have to check the history books.
Well, I graduated in 93, and I don't recall that ever happening.
So a low extra point attempt is blocked. And that'll keep the score at 74-6 with 8:46 to go. Princeton leads Greenbrier East. And we'll be right back.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
All right, the Tigers set to kick the ball here.
And it's Jake Belcher who just caught the acrobatic touchdown catch.
What a kick.
Yeah, another good kick taken about the 8-yard line by Danny Butler of East, and he is gathered up and hit at the 21-yard line. That's where the Spartans will start. 8:31 left here in the game.
Butler dancing around. He could probably got a few more yards if he had just ran the ball.
(74-6) if you're just tuning in. Clock just started.
Good old-fashioned shellacking here happening at Spartan Stadium.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, Spartan's got a new quarterback. And it is Cole Collins, the JV quarterback, getting his first, I believe it's his first varsity action of the year.
Well, let's see what he does with it.
Really now both rosters have, with the exception of a few players here and there, it's kind of like a JV game. Right now, Collins claps his hands, gets a snap. Hands up the middle.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, not much there for number 45 for Greenbrier East, and that is Tyg Neal.
Tyger Neal on the carry.
Gain of a yard there for Neal. 2nd down and 9. Snap back to Collins. Another hand to Neal.
Yeah.
Once again, not much.
Not going to run up the gut against this Tigers defense, that's for sure.
Neal on the carry. No gain on the play. Third down.
Third and 10, facing Greenbrier East. One of those games they just want to get to zeros and get out of here.
Well, if you're a Spartan fan, you're just tuning in, you might want to go ahead and change that channel. If you're a Tigers fan, it's a great game.
Collins claps his hands, gets the snap, going to do a little pitch out. That's Neal again, and not much there for the third straight time.
Neal on the carry. One-yard gain. Fourth down.
Hello? There it is.
I'll answer you.
I was hoping somebody would. I was getting lonely.
Fourth down and 9 from their own 22, and they're going to bring in number 30 to punt, and that is Owen Romero, who kicked all year last year. Hadn't kicked this year. Romero gets a snap. Has to kick it quick away, risking a block, and it's a short kick. Takes a Princeton bounce all the way back to about the Spartan 30. And that's where Princeton will take over with 5:29 left to go in this contest.
Not been much of a contest, Brandon.
No, not at all. Just way it goes sometimes.
I think we're going, if you're a Spartan fan, we're just going to call this a live practice. And if you're a Tigers fan, we wish them good luck on the rest of their season. Maybe they can take it all the way and get that state title.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on Princeton over the next few weeks to see how they move along in the postseason. So Cox gets the snap. Hands off to number 35, Omar Peavy.
Omar Peavy on the carry. No gain on the
Now
play.
under 5 minutes to go.
Looks like 2nd and 10.
Second down.
Roger, if Princeton gets a chance to score, do you think they go down and with sportsmanship and show? Because, a lot of these guys probably haven't scored this season, and if they get an opportunity, I can see them wanting to run across the goal line. It'd be 80 points on the board for Princeton if they do that. Here's a run around the right side, and I might get to answer my question here pretty soon. All the way up to close to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I think they're going to score.
That was Ryan Coatney.
And if Princeton does score, that will be a school record
for points
for
against.
Points allowed by Greenbrier East.
14-yard gain to the 16-yard line. First down.
And it might as well be Princeton that breaks the record.
Right.
Our neighbors to the south.
Cox still in the shotgun. Gets a high snap. Fakes out the whole Greenbrier East defense, running to the end zone, and there's the record.
The record
We've
has
answered
been
our
broken.
question quickly. 80 points on the board for Princeton. And this one has been out of control all night, and it's just continuing to expand, even with some JV players in there for the Tigers. Alexander Cox, nice long touchdown run right there.
One thing you don't need if you're a Princeton Tiger, you don't need a punter.
Yeah, obviously.
Not with that high-powered offense. They can throw, they can run, they can pitch, they can block punts.
Now Belcher, extra point. I have a feeling this one's going to be good.
Splits the uprights.
81-6. Princeton has a dominating 75-point lead here at Spartan Stadium. 3:34 to go. We'll be right back. Brandon Baker and Roger Bennett, Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So Jake Belcher teeing the ball up, going to kick it away here for what might be the final possession of the night. That ball is going to roll all the way down to the 2-yard line before being picked up by Greenbrier East number 10, and that is Aiden Breuer. Breuer runs it back across the 15. That's where Greenbrier East will start.
Aiden Breuer on the return.
I want to give a shout out to our camera crew tonight. They're doing a stellar job.
Yeah, they have done well.
It's a thankless job.
Sponsors too: Justin Weichel, Alcoa Mortgage, One Way Towing, Advanced Hydraulics, RT Rogers Oil and Delivery.
Yeah, for a job done right, there's only one way.
That's right. The only way.
Princeton found that way.
Collins on that keeper runs out of bounds.
Two-yard gain on the play. Second down.
Here comes the play call. Shotgun.
Yeah, Collins in the shotgun. Couple receivers over to the left, one to the right. Going to give it to Neal again up the middle, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, and he is crippled up there.
Yeah, nothing there for the first team, nothing there for the backups either for the Spartans all night long.
No gain on the play. Third down.
Well, if it's any indication of what's coming next year or two from Princeton, it looks like they're going to continue to have a really good team.
Have a final score. Midland Trail defeats Greenbrier West 49-8. Greenbrier West pending playoffs, which it does not look likely, finishes their season at 5-5.
A minute 22 left to go in the contest. The blue and white Tiger stripes on the Tigers' helmets.
Yeah, I don't know if they had those last year or not. You don't really notice them, but it's kind of a cool look. Kind of look like the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah. Zebra stripe.
Yeah.
Well, tonight they were a tiger. They weren't the zebra.
Right. They didn't need the zebras one way or another tonight.
No.
Snap back to Collins. Another give to Neal. Neal makes a nice cut. Goes across the 25 to about the 28-yard line.
That's going to be enough for a first down.
Yep. The last play of the game, Greenbrier East gets a first down. That's what you wanted to see in the second half, so you got to be happy with that, Roger.
Yeah, I'm tickled we got a first down. I like that, and especially from second string. Made a nice cut to the left and powers forward. He didn't give up until he crossed the line to gain. So the future may be bright for the Spartans also.
That's right. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and this one is over. As head coach for Princeton, Keith Taylor, there on the black, leads his team to the post-game handshake line, and we will be right back to recap it. Princeton 81, Greenbrier 6. Keep it right here. We'll have a quick recap when we get back, and then we'll let everybody go for the night.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Neathawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Neathawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Neathawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcoa Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcoa Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcoa Mortgage in Lewisburg.
One-way towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
See? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks, along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
So Princeton 81, Greenbrier East 6 here tonight. One game left for Greenbrier East. It'll be next Friday night against Nitro as they gather for a team prayer at midfield here post-game, which is good to see after such a tough performance in a game they just want to forget about. Quick recap, Princeton led 62-6 at the half. Not going to go over a whole lot. Brad Mosser had 4 total touchdowns in the first half for Princeton, 2 pick-sixes and 2 touchdown catches. Utility player Markel Lowe had 3 touchdowns, and then the big Penn State commitment Dan Jennings had a couple. It was just a dominant effort from start to finish for Princeton and Roger. Just a tough night for East, and one game left, and then they can focus on the offseason trying to get better.
Yeah, Brandon, you're right. It was a tough game. It's tough to watch. If you're a Spartan fan, it hurts your heart when the Spartans get beat 81-6. Any game that you lose is tough, but 81-6 is just it's just a kick in the gut. But for Spartan fans, just remember, this is a number 2 team in the state that could possibly win the title this year. This is not a slouch team. This is not your average single-A team. This is a tough tough AAA team. So keep your heads high. Hopefully there's a brighter future for Spartans. We play Nitro next week. They're also a top-ranked team in the state, so it may be more of the same, but we can build on it for next year, heal the injuries that we have, and for all the guys that are coming back next year, come back bigger, faster, and stronger.
Right. We mentioned, talking about Princeton. They played twice last year, East and Princeton. They had some agreement where they had to play twice, and Princeton outscored them last year 111-7 in 2 games. So this isn't something that should shock the Spartan fans or the players. I know they wanted to come out and battle and get a win, bad. But Princeton, just like we said, on another level this year, and they probably will have an excellent chance to win a state championship. But anyway, for Brandon Baker and Roger Bennett, Harry Vance, Joe Sharp, everybody behind the scenes, this has been the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Princeton 81, Greenbrier 6. We'll be here next week again for the season finale against Nitro. Everybody have a wonderful night.
No retreat, no surrender. That is Spartan law. And by Spartan law, we will stand and fight and die. A new age has begun. An age of freedom. And all who know the 300 Spartans